Hi everyone, I'm Shahnaz from CrochetDreams.com and I'm back with another chunky crochet blanket. This crochet blanket will only take you about 5 hours to make. It has a nice texture to it and it's made from a very simple variation of the moss stitch. For this crochet blanket, I used Bernat Blanket yarn in colors vintage white and dark gray, and Bernat Baby Blanket yarn in color shell pink. Both of them are size 6 super bulky yarns. And I used a 10mm crochet hook. If you are a tight crocheter, I would suggest you go up to an 11mm or even a 12mm crochet hook. So gather your supplies and let's get started. To begin the blanket, you can chain any even number. For a blanket of size 32 inches wide, I chained 60. Every 2 chains you add to your foundation chain will increase the width of your blanket by around 1 inch. So if you want your blanket to be 36 inches wide, you can chain 68. And if you want your blanket to be 40 inches wide, you can chain 76. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep it short because I'm making a small swatch. So let's chain 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So I've made my foundation chain. It can be any even number. So let's begin the first row. 1 single crochet into the second chain from your hook. The loop on your hook never counts as a stitch or never counts as a chain. So this is the first chain and this is the second. I will be going under only just 1 loop of the chain because it works better for a yarn of this thickness. So I insert my hook into the second chain from my hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 to complete a single crochet. And I'll work a single crochet in each of the remaining chains to the end of the row. I'm working into the next chain, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on your hook. I completed a single crochet. I'll show that once again and then work all the way to the end. Insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, you have 2 loops left on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 to complete your single crochet. So work a single crochet across each of the chains. I chained 14, so I should have 13 single crochet at the end of the row. So you will always have 1 less than your foundation chain at the end of this row. So now I have completed row 1. And it's a simple row of single crochet stitches. Now let's begin row 2. Chain 3. Chain 3 will count as an extended single crochet and a chain 1. Skip the next stitch. The first stitch is the stitch from which your chain 3 is emerging. So that stitch is not counted. The next one is this stitch. So you will skip the next stitch and work an extended single crochet into the next. And this is how you work an extended single crochet. You start working it just like a regular single crochet by inserting your hook into the stitch, pulling up a loop, and now you have 2 loops left on your hook. And now you yarn over, and instead of pulling through both the loops, you will pull through 1 loop now. So you will yarn over and pull through the first loop, and then you will yarn over and pull through both the loops. So that is how you work an extended single crochet. It will be a little taller than a regular single crochet and has a bit of texture to it. So I'll show you that once again. Chain 1 after the extended single crochet, skip the next stitch and work your extended single crochet into the next. So that is how the sequence goes. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, extended single crochet into the next. You work that way all to the end of the row. So skip the next stitch and we will work a single crochet, extended single crochet into the next. We have already chained 1, so let's start our extended single crochet again. Insert your hook into the stitch, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops on your hook to complete your extended single crochet. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, extended single crochet into the next, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 and yarn over, pull through both the loops on your hook to complete your extended single crochet. So keep working that way until the end of your row. Chain 1, skip 1, extended single crochet in the next, chain 1. Let me get some yarn here. Chain 1, skip 1, extended single crochet in the next. Now we have just 2 stitches left to the end of the row. So skip the next one and in the last stitch work an extended single crochet to complete row 2. So chain 1, skip 1 and 1 extended single crochet into the very last stitch. So that completes row 2. Chain 2 to start your row 3. Turn. This beginning chain will count as your first extended single crochet. Work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over and pull through both the loops on your hook. Chain 1, skip the next extended single crochet, work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, skip the next stitch and work an extended single crochet into the next. Keep working in that sequence until you work an extended single crochet under your beginning chain. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and work an extended single crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1, work an extended single crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1, work an extended single crochet under your beginning chain. For your last stitch, work an extended single crochet into beginning chain 1. I realize that working into beginning chain 1 is better than working into beginning chain 2 as it gives you a straighter edge. And work only into one of the loops, the one that's behind. So insert your hook into your beginning chain 1, pull up a loop, pull it up to the height of your extended single crochet, yarn over, pull through 1 and yarn over, pull through both the loops. So that completes your last stitch. Now let's begin row 4. Chain 3, turn, and your beginning chain 3 counts as an extended single crochet and a chain 1. So skip the next stitch and work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, skip the next extended single crochet, work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Keep repeating that until you reach the last 2 stitches, which is the last single crochet and the beginning chain. Work an extended single crochet, chain 1, skip the next stitch, work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 1. I'm working into my last chain 1 space and I just have 2 stitches left, including the beginning chain. So let me complete my last extended single crochet. Chain 1, skip the next stitch and work an extended single crochet into the top of beginning chain 2. For row 4, working into the top of beginning chain 2 works fine. It is only for row 3 that you have to work into the beginning chain 1 to keep your edges straight. So that completes row 4. For the rest of the blanket, we will be changing colors. So you will be changing colors every row for the next 4 to 5 rows. After the pink, you have the gray, the cream, the pink again, and then you will join back the cream color and work 15 rows with it. And then you will switch to the pink color and work 15 rows in pink. After that, you will be switching to the dark gray and working 15 rows in that color. And then you will change colors every row for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And then you will have 3 rows of cream color to finish your blanket. So I hope that gives you an idea. So let's get back to working on row 5. You should join the color pink while you're working your last stitch. So unravel your last extended single crochet and begin working into the beginning chain. Insert your hook into the top of beginning chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 loop. Now yarn over and pull through the pink color through both the loops remaining on your hook. So that completes row 4 and joins the pink color yarn. You can fasten off the cream color and keep it out of the way. Now chain 2. That will start your row 5. Turn. The first chain or the beginning chain counts as your first extended single crochet. This row is a repeat of row 3. You will keep repeating row 3 and 4 for your blanket. So this is a repeat of row 3. Work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, skip the next stitch. 1 extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Keep working that sequence until you work an extended single crochet under your beginning chain. So now I've worked an extended single crochet under the beginning chain. And I'll be working my last stitch now, and while I finish my last stitch I will be joining the next color, which is gray. So start working into the beginning chain 1. Remember, this is row 3 and you work into the beginning, the back loop of the beginning chain 1, so it kind of keeps your edges straight. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, and keep the remaining 2 hooks, keep the remaining 2 loops on your hook, and pull through the next color, which is gray. So you just completed row 5, which was a repeat of row 3. Now you can fasten off the pink color and keep it out of the way. Chain 3. Again, this is a repeat of row 4. The beginning chain 3 counts as extended single crochet plus chain 1. Skip the next stitch. 1 extended single crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, skip the next stitch, 1 extended single crochet in the next chain 1 space. Keep repeating that until you have just 2 stitches left. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, work in to the chain 1 space. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and work into the next chain 1 space. Keep repeating that until you just have 2 stitches left. I'm working my extended single crochet into the last chain 1 space, and now I just have 2 stitches left. Now I will chain 1 and work an extended single crochet into the top of beginning chain 2. You work into the beginning chain 1 in case you're repeating row 3, but this is a repeat of row 4, so I will work into the top of beginning chain 2. And that completes row 5. At the end of row 5, we will change colors to cream. So don't complete your extended single crochet. When you have 2 loops left on your hook, you can fasten off the gray color, keep it out of the way, and join your cream color yarn. You've completed row 6. Now chain 2 with the cream color yarn. We will be repeating row 3 now with the cream yarn. 1 extended single crochet in the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, 1 extended single crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, 1 extended single crochet in the next. Keep repeating that until you work in the under this beginning chain of your rows. So keep working. Chain 1, skip 1 and 1 extended single crochet in the beginning chain. Now I'm going to work my extended single crochet under the beginning chain. And I'll work my last extended single crochet into beginning chain 1, and I'll be joining the color pink while I work my last stitch. So when I have 2 loops left on my hook, I will be joining back the pink color yarn. You can now fasten off the cream yarn. Chain 3 with the pink yarn. You will be repeating row 4 with this. Turn. This beginning chain 3 counts as your first extended single crochet and a chain 1. So skip the next stitch and work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space here. Let me get some yarn. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, 1 extended single crochet in the next chain 1 space. Keep repeating that until you have 2 stitches left. And then you'll join back the cream color at the end of the row. So now you have 2 stitches left and you've worked your extended single crochet into the last chain 1 space. So chain 1, skip the next stitch and work an extended single crochet into the top of beginning chain 2 while joining the cream color back. So insert your hook into the top of the beginning chain and start your extended single crochet. And when you have 2 loops left on your hook, join back the cream color. So now you have finished your color changes at the end, and the next 15 rows will be worked in this cream, and you will keep alternating between rows 3 and 4. Chain 2 and turn, and work a repeat of row 3 with this cream color yarn that you just joined, and the next row will be a repeat of row 4. So keep repeating rows 3 and 4 with this cream color until you have a big block of 15 rows in cream. So work your 15 rows and I'll meet you at the end of that. So let's assume that I have completed 15 rows in cream. I've just worked 5 rows in cream for the purpose of this video. If you work 15 rows, your last row, the 15th one will be a repeat of row 3. You're free to add more rows here if you want to make your blanket longer. But remember that you have 3 panels in the middle, one in gray, cream and pink. So if you add 1 row to this, you will have to add 1 row to your pink panel and to your gray panel as well. So I'm going to finish my 15th row. Let's say I'm going to work my extended single crochet under the beginning chain 3. And I'll work my last extended single crochet into beginning chain 1, and I will change colors while doing the last stitch. I will join the pink color yarn, and now I will chain 3 and work a repeat of row 4. So chain 3 and turn and work a repeat of row 4 with the pink color that you just joined. Skip the next stitch. The beginning chain 3 counts as an extended single crochet and a chain 1. So skip the next extended single crochet and work an extended single crochet into the next. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Keep repeating that until you have 2 stitches left. So this is a repeat of row 4. And now you have 2 stitches left. So chain 1, skip the next extended single crochet and work an extended single crochet into the beginning chain 2 to complete row 4. So now you will keep working with the pink yarn for the next 14 rows until you have a total of 15 rows. So your cream panel will have 15 and then your pink one will have 15. So we just finished a repeat of row 4, and you will then chain 2, turn and work a repeat of row 3. So work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space, and you just keep repeating row 3 to the end. And then you will start row 4 again, keep alternating between row 3 and row 4 until you finish your pink panel, and I'll meet you at the end. So let's assume I have finished 15 rows with my pink yarn. I'm at the end of my 15th row, and I've worked an extended single crochet into the last chain 1 space, and I have 2 stitches left. So I've chained 1. I'll skip the next stitch and work an extended single crochet into the beginning chain 2. And when I have 2 loops left on my hook, I will join the gray color yarn by pulling it through. Now I will chain 2, turn and repeat row 3 with the gray color yarn joined. So the first row of gray will be a repeat of row 3, and after that the second row will be a repeat of row 4. So keep alternating between row 3 and 4 until you have 15 rows in gray, and I'll meet you at the end of that stripe. Let's assume that I'm at the end of my 15th row of gray, and I'm going to work an extended single crochet under the beginning chain. Now I'll work an extended single crochet in beginning chain 1, and while I complete it, I will be joining the color pink. The row we just finished with gray was a repeat of row 3, so we will be working a repeat of row 4 with the pink we just joined. So chain 3, turn, you can fasten off that gray color, skip the next stitch, work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, skip the next stitch, work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space, keep repeating that until you have 2 stitches left. So now I have 2 stitches left, so I will chain 1, skip the next, and work an extended single crochet on top of beginning chain. And while I do that, I will be joining the cream color yarn. Now you can fasten off the pink, chain 2. You will be repeating row 3 with the cream color joint. So turn your work. Work 1 extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space, keep working that sequence until you work under the beginning chain 1. Let me get some yarn out. Chain 1, I'm going to work under the beginning chain. I worked an extended single crochet under the beginning chain, and now I'll work an extended single crochet into the beginning chain 1, and as I complete that stitch I will be joining the color gray. So now I have 2 loops left in my hook, and I'm going to join the gray color yarn. Now chain 3 with the gray color joint. You will be repeating row 4 with gray. Skip the next extended single crochet, 1 extended single crochet into the next. Remember, this is a repeat of row 4. Keep working in that sequence until you have 2 stitches left. And now you have 2 stitches left, chain 1 and 1 extended single crochet into the top of beginning chain 2 while you join the next color, which is pink. You can fasten off the gray. And pull through the pink color yarn when you have 2 loops left on your hook. Chain 2, turn, and repeat row 3 with your pink yarn. So work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, skip the next stitch, 1 extended single crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 extended single crochet into the next, keep working the sequence until you work an extended single crochet under the beginning chain. Now I've completed my extended single crochet under the beginning chain. I will work an extended single crochet into the beginning chain 1, and while I do that, I will join the cream color yarn. So I'm fastening off my pink, and I'll join back the cream color. Chain 3 with the cream color yarn joined. Turn and repeat row 4. Skip the next extended single crochet, work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, work an extended single crochet into the next chain 1 space. So complete a repeat of row 4, and then go ahead and work 2 more rows in cream. So the next row will be a repeat of row 3, and the last row will be a repeat of row 4. So now I have completed 3 rows of extended single crochet in cream, and I'm going to do my last row, which will be a half double crochet row. Chain 2, turn and work a half double crochet into each chain space and stitch across to the end. To work a half double crochet, wrap the yarn around your hook, insert your hook into the next stitch or chain space, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops left on your hook, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops on your hook. You completed a half double crochet. I'll show that once again. Wrap the yarn around your hook, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops on your hook. So that completes a half double crochet. Work a half double crochet across to the end of the row. For the very first row of your blanket, you worked a single crochet row, but here we are working a half double crochet row because the foundation chain adds a little bit of height to your first stripe, and you want your first and your last stripe to be of the same width. So this row is a half double crochet row to compensate for that. And after this row, you can fasten off, and I'll show you how to weave in the ends. So when you reach the beginning chain, work a half double crochet under the beginning chain and work a half double crochet on top of turning chain to complete your blanket. So that is your last row. You can fasten off and weave in all the tails. Thread your yarn needle. I will show you one of the tails in the middle so you know how to go through the stitches. So I'm going to weave in this one. Go wherever you have chunks of stitches and avoid the chain 1 gap. I will go in this direction and then come back. So I'm kind of going through the top of my stitches, in and out, and I'll come back and I'll go back once again. So that will finish weaving in the ends, and I'll then trim the yarn close to where I finished. I can show you one more if you want. I'm going to weave in the pink. Thread your yarn needle and go along the top of your stitches. So go in and out. That's only a single row of pink there. So go through that, top of the stitch like that, pull through, come back to the same place, go in and out. And you can go ahead and repeat one more going in the backward direction, and that will complete weaving in, and you can trim the rest of the yarn. So that completes that tail, and you can weave in all the other tails like I just showed you. For this blanket I did not add a border, but if you would like to add a border, you can watch my 4-hour blanket video from timestamp 11:27. I will be linking the video at the end of this blanket pattern, and you can watch that if you want to add a simple single crochet border to your blanket. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like, subscribe, and press that bell icon to receive notifications when I post new patterns. Thank you so much for watching.